Another year passed, and the queen this time gave birth to a beautiful, bright baby girl. The jealous sisters grabbed the baby, put her in a basket, and let it run on the river that ran outside the palace. And came back to the king and said, "We don't know how to say this, Your Excellency. Your queen has given birth to a stick of wood." And they produced a stick, which they had picked up on their way to the palace. And the king, not knowing what to do, could he go back to his kingdom and say the queen is giving birth to cats and dogs and wood? No. He punished the queen. He ordered that she go out of the palace, live in a shed that was dark and damp and filthy, and banned everyone from even saying a word to her. So the poor queen sat there day and night, crying her heart out, not knowing what to do, what happened to her children. Now, the little baby girl was happily floating on the river when the keeper of the gardens of the palace saw her and grabbed her and took her to his wife. "Look now we have a daughter. Could anyone be happier than us at this moment?" And they loved these children like their own. As soon as they were growing up a little bit, they got them tutors. They taught them language, they taught them mathematics, they taught them literature. When they were old enough to get on a pony or something, they got them masters to teach them horse riding and javelin throwing and archery. Parizad, the girl, the youngest, was the most clever and very agile. She could beat her brothers in horse racing and even javelin throwing. And without knowing anything about their past, they were growing up very happily with the gardener and his wife. Until the wife of the gardener passed away, and he decided to retire. So he went to the king and asked permission to leave. And the king, being very happy with his services, gave him a very big reward. And the gardener spent all that money in building a house, magnificent, outside the palace grounds, but a house that lacked nothing, it seemed, with lots of hunting grounds, because that's what people do at that time. And he and his children lived there very happily for 6 months. But then one night, he became very ill and then died in his sleep, without ever having a chance to tell these children who they actually were.